Yes, 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 yes. That's what I needed. This is the Mitski I love. Y'all are right. Hi guys, it's Share the Truth. I'm a poet and I love to analyze song lyrics. I just put on deodorant. We're ready. We are ready. So we're going back to the roots. We're continuing our Mitski discography. And I wanted to go to the core, to the beginning, to Lush. I've heard it's a lot of raw piano voice type of vibe, which is always up my speed. I love that kind of music. The other thing I found out that was really interesting to me, I'm a huge Regina Spektor fan. I actually just uploaded my video talking about Regina Spektor. Definitely take a look at it. But I found out that Mitski went to Purchase. So did Regina, SUNY Purchase. They both went to the same school. And that this album was recorded at SUNY Purchase, and Regina Spektor's first album was also recorded. So that was a good little, I was like, okay, I'm kind of in the same, we're like, I understand my enjoyment of Mitski now. It makes sense, it's all making sense now. Lush is the debut album by indie rock artist Mitski, released on January 31st, 2012. That wasn't that long ago. So she's had about a 10-year career now. She's had quite the impact for just 10 years. So the first song we have is Liquid Smooth. Make sure I'm connected. Oh, I like it already. I love a piano.
That's all that is all. I'm liquid smooth. Come touch me too and feel my.
Oh yeah. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I needed. This is the Mitski I love. Y'all are right. Y'all are right. This vocal delivery. Woo! Ears, orgasms. I'm sorry. I do get those. Those are real things.
I'm liquid smooth. Come touch me too. I'm at my highest peak. I'm right about to fall. Capture me.
I love that line in the beginning where she's like, biology, I am an organism, I'm chemical. I don't know, that's just such a beautiful, just one line statement of reality, of acknowledging your humanness, and that, you know, we can feel so important, but at the end of the day, we're just a speck in time. And I feel like this song is kind of talking about that. It's like, she says, I'm in my prime. Maybe this is a reference to the fact that she's in her youth right now when this album came out. And she has a stunning awareness of this. And also, she's like, capture me now. Because, you know, it's like picking fruit. You pick it when it's the most ripe. You pick it at its prime. And I feel like as women especially, we have this overwhelming pressure to get things done, find a partner, blah, 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 within this short window of time where we feel like we're at our prime because we've been conditioned to think that. And I think that this song is really capturing that.
Please take my picture. 'Cause it did you good money.
What?
I'm posting my
Oh, I was like, what did she say? Oh, we love it when she does a little Japanese in there. Beautiful. Oh, I want to go back to that because that was pretty. Ooh. Stunning. Ooh, it's catching you too. Oh, production.
Touch me too. I'm at my highest peak. I'm right about to fall. How I feel this wind through my veins. With nowhere else to go, it's so cold.
Give me some theatrics.
Touch me.
Oh yeah, this is really good. This is really good. Vocal delivery is on point. Lyrics are beautiful. It's relatable. It's everything I need a song to be. And then there's those little added elements of production. I mean, this song could have been just as good piano and voice, but she adds, sounds like there's, I don't know, there's definitely some, like a big bang of instruments happening in the background. Oh yeah, there's a lot of different instruments on here, but what's that big bong sound I hear? Anyway. I hope this is the single. This is really good. I love that. That was great. As far as the metaphors that she's making in this song, if we're going to talk about the writing style, she's making a lot of references to kind of the growing of fruit and how, you know, she's at her prime, and to agriculture and how you pick fruit when it's ripe, and how there's a season when things come into season, fruit or vegetables or whatever, growing plants, and that I get that in there. But she's also making a lot of science references. You know, she's an organism, she's chemical, she's liquid smooth. I mean, this is cell regeneration. This is when you're younger, you know, you have higher cell regeneration, your body works faster, you have more collagen. I think there's like that kind of awareness to it too. It's like there's a biological component to me being at this prime state of my life, and it's inevitable that I'm going to get older and lose my ripeness and then spoil like a fruit. So that is what I'm getting here. And I like the fact that she's so descriptive in here. I like this part when she's like, and I feel my skin is plump and full of life. I'm in my prime. I'm liquid smooth. Come touch me too. I'm at my highest peak. I'm ripe. About to fall. Capture me. So there's this really big acknowledgement of time in this song. And it's like, you don't have that much time. Take it while you can. And I think there's a little bit of sadness there, but there's also an awareness, and it's just like, this is the best I'm gonna be, which, you know, in some ways it's true, in some ways it isn't. I mean, at the end of the day, when you are younger is there's a lot of benefits to being younger. I mean, let's just be honest. It makes me feel things, you know, as you get older. It's just like, this is a really raw and real song. I really like it. Oh, perfect sonically, lyrically, the message, everything. I'm here for it. All right, next we have Eric. If this Eric man has broken Mitski's heart, it's over. Anyway. This better be the best guy ever. I ain't got time to cry today. Love it. Production. That's a metaphor. That's deep.
How long can we play this way? I'm tired of not loving you. My heart wants to hold you, but I know the rules.
Oh gosh, this is great. She came for me. Woo! Don't make me cry. Anyway. Why is she coming for my personal life? Anyway. Oh no, not me crying.
Dark room, the white of your teeth, as you smile at my trembling shoulders. But your skin, did you notice your skin?
Yes! This is the Mitski I love! I am here for this shit! Anyway. I'm crying, I'm happy. She said, I'll sell my whole to you. What's my is that what she's gonna say? What? This is heartbreaking. I told you I was gonna come for Eric, but he ain't gotta do her like that. You know what? I had a guy I dated called Eric. Eric's can go straight to the bin. I'm so sorry. Man. I don't even know where to begin at this song. I mean, this is what? It's just a relationship dynamic where she wants more. She wants to be seen by this person, and she's desperate for whatever this person's willing to give to her. Clinging on the scraps, that kind of energy, losing yourself, not realizing your value. I'll let you hurt me. So she's kind of has this awareness of that this person is taking advantage of her, but there's feelings involved, obviously. I like the storytelling in this song. She takes you through these different moments in time. I love this part where she talks about, help me with the zipper on my skirt. It's stuck. As you kneel, I'll be watching you fix me. Of course, that's a literal thing that could have happened in real life, but also there seems to be, maybe that's a metaphor for manipulation. Maybe this person had control over her, was constantly trying to make corrections to who she was as a person in this relationship. And it seems like there's this uneven dynamic. I mean, I could imagine that this person that she's talking about in the song could have been a lot older than her and had more control in the relationship. But she's also seeking control as well. How long can we play this way? I'm tired of not loving you. He has these walls up. She wants to love him, but he's not letting her. Relatable, dude, relatable. Blue light, dark room, the white of your teeth. That's just beautiful writing. Imagery, get those colors in, get those sensations in. Hearing, touching, feeling, all of those, that's all part of imagery. What did you hear? What did you see? What did it smell like? I mean, adding all those elements in your writing makes such a difference. And then I said, but your skin, did you notice your skin? It cries a soft weep like mine. So Mitski, queen of personification. We love her personifications. She's talking about skin crying. Cries a soft weep like mine. I wonder if she's referencing tears or sweat, something like that. I don't know. But tell me what you think. I'll sell my whole to you. Oh, I just love that because it just gives this image of this body being like something in a flea market. You know, I'll sell my whole to you. What's my price? How about just a part of you? The desperation, the longing. Perfect song. I just love that the energy of it that's being brought in by the instrumentals and how it just gives you like this scene in your mind and you feel like you're going through this really dramatic, dark memory. I love that. That's stunning. 2 for 2 right now. Brand new city. I just moved to DC, so I'm all about anything talking about moving, anything like that. I'm all for it. Love it here, although it hasn't been easy. Tell you that.
Honey, what's your take?
Okay. Y'all didn't expect me to like this one, did you? It's not bad, okay? For what it is, I don't hate it. It's definitely not, it's not hitting me like the other songs. I like the edginess to it. It gives a little angst. The vocals are good. I mean, my ears are adjusting to it. It's not necessarily what something I would normally listen to, but her delivery of it is really, really nice, actually. Oh. Yeah, that's the highlight of the song. But if I gave up on being pretty, I wouldn't know how to be alive. Wow, that is deep, deep. You know, there's so much value, especially as a woman, especially as a young woman, placed on how you look. It's like, who am I outside of that, you know? And that's a question I've asked myself, for sure. I'm not gonna put it on tomorrow, but you know what? It's not a bad song. Okay. Okay. Her voice is so great on this album.
Real men suck it in. Real men don't flinch or bleed in public. Oh, I think I'm a real man. Little boys cry and look around for comfort and always get what they want. Little boys sing toys and say, I can't take that. Oh, you are my little boy. Go on, it's you, sir. All I wanna do is get naked in front of you, so you can look me up and down and tell me, well done, girl, you're looking good.
I don't know. Tori Amos, Bjork, I don't know. Kate Bush, I don't know. Like, it's giving me all those energies and I love it. It's like people that just aren't afraid to use their voice to express their feelings, but more so in like a spontaneous, like whatever comes out kind of way.
Real men keep cool in the face of a fire. Go down with the shade. And real men don't eat 'cause they're a perfect.
Hey! your emotions. I just feel like this is like a dissection of men in society and wanting to view yourself as a man. It's like I feel like every female artist has one song where they kind of talk about how things would maybe be different if they were a man. You know, do it like a dude. If I was a boy. Like, I feel like there's more, I don't know, there's more of a critique and an introspection on it that has layers. It's satirical, I would imagine. I'm curious what this song is about. The little boys see toys and say, I can take that. Yeah, contrasting it to how we are as women on a stereotypical level. Yeah, even somebody on this Genius article said, internalized misogyny and social conformity cause some women to believe they are only good enough if they are validated by a man. That is so freaking true. That our entire lives, people think like we just like live for validation from men, or that all our life is about is finding a partner. And somebody said Mitski has justified the need for male acceptance in the past. I'm just reading off Genius. Real men keep cool in the face of fire, go down with the ship, and real men don't eat because they're above that, damn it. Oh, I'm gonna be a real man. That's interesting. I feel like she's kind of making a mockery of the whole thing because women are strong too. Like, I wonder what that means. Or sometimes we try to act the way that we think men do, but it doesn't, like, to try to get ahead in society, but sometimes that doesn't work out. Tell me a little bit about this song. I would like to know more, but I think I pretty much got it. It's definitely playing on misogyny and bringing up all these kind of societal topics. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. Wife.
To me, so leave me a man. I'm here at my cliff looking down. I cannot bear you a son, but I will try, for if I am not yours, what am I? I daydream I'd give one a name of my own, for even I am on loan. I watch a dream breaking me away from my cliff. I'm looking down.
Wow.
I cannot bear you a son. I have tried, but if I am not yours, what am I? I daydream I'd give him a name of my own, for even mine is unknown.
Wow.
So let me go towards the morning star, with hope it won't disappear.
Gosh. This album should get more love because honestly, the lyrics are stunning in her voice. She's doing stuff with her voice in this album that I have not seen her do in other albums. The rawness of it, you know, the rawness of her voice in these songs, and it's capturing the story of everything. I mean, this is, for me, I even love this line where she says, you're home, you're home, you're home to me. So leave me a map. That repetition, first of all, is the first element that's being used here to kind of solidify that point but also leave me a map that's a metaphor in a way, because she's like, you are my home, so you hold the map for me, and I need to know the way to navigate, because without you, I am not home. I'm here at my cliff looking down. I could talk about how she is having these feelings of despair, and this person is like the answer and the key to all of her problems, and she sees them as like her everything. I don't know what she's talking about with the I cannot bear you a son. I cannot bear you a son. I'm thinking that this could be referencing infertility, or maybe the wrong time in her life. I don't know. But for whatever reason, and I'm not necessarily talking about Mitski, because this song is actually very much giving me like that it's not autobiographical, like it's a story, definitely with a character. So I'm getting that this woman cannot give this person a son. But I will try, for if I am not yours, what am I? There's this constant theme of you are my everything, you define me. For even I am on a loan. Like life is borrowed to you, we're all on borrowed time, is it that kind of thing? I really like this. It was really poetic. I mean, you could read this by itself. It's just a really, really beautiful song that just has images flashing through your head as you listen to it.
I am hungry. I have been hungry. I was born hungry. I have been something. I was born something. What could I be? There is a light that I can see, but only it seems when there's darkness in me.
Wow. There's
I am waiting. I have been waiting. I was born waiting.
the harmonic.
I was born waiting for that something.
It's like kind of gospel for me, you know, with all those layering the voices, and this powerful message at the forefront. Yeah, there's some gospel elements in that. I love that. I love the chorus. I love all these background vocals just layering on top of each other. I love when music does that. I mean, I grew up in choir, believe it or not. I'm not necessarily like a strong singer or anything, but I just love that when there's one part that goes in and then the second part and then the alto comes in, and I just love that. I grew up on that. So for me, this song is really hitting me. I just like it, you know. I just like the way that she layered those vocals like that. I don't know what the song is about. Let's find out. You know what line I love though? When she said, there is a light that I can see, but only it seems when there's darkness in me. I really love that line, because for me, that lyric is symbolizing how sometimes you need to go into the dark points to figure out the direction of your life. And sometimes your darkest parts of your life can be the light to show you where to go. And that's something I've experienced personally. So that just hit me, because I was like, wow, that's such a beautiful way of putting it. And I even love the part where she's kind of talking about, I have been hungry. I was born hungry. I feel like that's kind of talking about how we all are born in this world and we feel like we have this purpose, or we feel like we're searching for something and we're hungry for these answers. And sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't, or sometimes we think we have them and sometimes we don't. And we just constantly question, like, maybe like why we're here, or existentialism and all that kind of thing. So that's kind of, that's why I related to some of these messages in this song. But then she goes, there is a dream and it sleeps in me to awake in the night crying, set me free. And I awake every night crying, set me free. This like, it's this kind of abusive, toxic relationship. And she's just, the only time she gets that direction and she gets that signaling that she should leave is when she closes her eyes or she's in a dark place. You know, when things are maybe good or she's blinded by the situation, it's harder to know what to do. That's what I'm getting. That's what's coming to my head right now, but I would love to know what it is about. Actually, I'm going to see if I could read anything about it. Yeah, somebody said the song maybe about uncertainty and struggles with her own identity. Yeah, that was kind of what I was hinting on in the beginning. But then at the end, it was giving me like she's stuck somewhere. She could be stuck in her personal life, or she could be stuck, if we're going on the theme of the album, maybe she's stuck in this relationship with this guy that's very manipulative as far as the voice of the person in this album. Next, we have Bag of Bones. I like that one. Abbey. That was a good one. Okay.
You stop, pretty boy, over and over again. My little colors are wearing off. See my hands, pretty boy. What do they tell you? 'Cause I've looked down at them, not knowing why. All undone, you can hear my high heels walking on. Clickety clack.
Yeah, so I feel like in this song she's definitely using that show not tell element in her writing, where she's describing my nail colors are wearing off. You can hear my high heels walking on, clickety clackety, clickety clacking through the night. So all of this, like showing us what's happening, is helping us identify where she is emotionally in this song, which is a really great way of doing it in her writing, instead of just directly telling us how she's feeling. Carrying my bag of bones. That's a metaphor for sure.
Fluorescent starlights, you shine through the night, illuminate my pores, and you tear me apart.
I'm sorry, her vocal delivery on this album is peak. Peak!
Searching, would you let me let go?
Instrumentals really adding.
I know my room is a mess. Over and over again, I tell myself I'll clean tomorrow. Just move the stuff up off the bed and do what you came here to do. But first, open up a window for me and let the cool air in. Feel the night slipping as it softly glides along your back. And I hope you leave right before the sun comes up, so I can watch it alone.
Wow, it's so sad. Just capturing this dynamic, so the writing is excellent. These use of adjectives and imagery and all of that, and like I said, using that show not tell. I know my room is a mess. Over and over again, I tell myself I'll clean tomorrow. So she's not telling you that she's down, but through this through describing how there's stuff on her bed and that she's not cleaning it, you can infer that she's in a really dark place. And it's clearly related to this really unhealthy relationship that she's in with this guy that's just kind of treating her like an object and making her feel like an object and making her question her worth outside of her physical appearance. And that's kind of been the theme throughout the entire album. Wow.
Illuminate my pores and you tear me apart.
I wonder if that's like kind of piggybacking on that line that she said earlier where she's like, only through the darkness can I see the light. And then even here she says, fluorescent store lights, you shine through the night. Same similar messaging there.
Just a little bit more, let's shake this poet out of the beat.
Wow. I really like this one too. This is not a song I would listen to every day, but it's art for sure. Like in the right moment, it's so beautiful. She's such a poet. I like that last line, let's shake this poet out of the beast. I, for some reason, think she's talking about herself. And in that moment of, maybe I can tolerate this pain a little bit longer for the sake of art in that kind of way. Because I feel like sometimes when you're in a destructive situation as an artist, you're sometimes like, well, maybe I can get something beautiful out of it as far as my music or my poetry or whatever. So it's almost like, okay, maybe I can tolerate a little bit more of this. And then eventually all of that art is out of the situation. You've written enough about it and you're like, get me the hell out of this situation. I don't know if that's something anybody else relates to, but I do sometimes, especially if I'm so in pain by something, but it's causing me to create all of this art. Sometimes I can actually maybe stay in that situation a little longer. And I don't even know that I'm consciously aware that I'm doing that all the time, but I have done that. And when I look back, I'm like, maybe I stayed there because I was in a manic state and writing a million poems and my brain was just going at 1,000,000 miles per minute and I was the most focused I've ever been in my life. I mean, it's something, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but that's what I thought about when I heard that line.
There is a door to me I've never seen it. Sometimes I get closer to it, but I've never found it. At twilight, how could I have lost it? I finally found it, cried out a creek and opened to show
Wow,
me
pain.
what's beyond it. A hopeless violence, I named it love.
Wow. Wow. I almost want to listen to that again. I feel like I was kind of spacing out a little bit, but that was powerful. I definitely want to read this like just alone. There is a door to me. I've never seen it. Sometimes I get closer to it, but I've never found it. At twilight, I almost had it, but then the night fell. I looked out of the dark and wondered, how could I have lost it? Then one night at the park, I saw it with my cheek in the dirt. I couldn't move underneath the dirt, but at least I finally found it. Cried out a creek and opened to show me what's beyond it. A hopeless violence. I named it love. Wow. If that's not a poem, wow. So she opened a door and there was love in it. So I'm thinking in the context of the album, she's chasing maybe after this love. A hopeless violence, I named it love. I gotta know what this is about. A hopeless violence, I named it love. That means like she's not calling love what is actually love. Maybe it's like she's been in this relationship where she's seeking love for so long that she doesn't even know what love is. And so she's gotten to the point where she's calling something negative love. And it's only 2 stanzas, but it packs such an impact in it. Because we start off with this metaphor and she kind of just stretches onto it and builds onto it, and it captures her emotions so well. I have to see what people are saying the song is about. So somebody said, in this song, Mitski sings of a door which represents happiness in her life. However, since she has never experienced love, she has always fallen short of the door. The song is about her wanting to get to the other side of that door. I don't know that the door represents happiness. I feel like the door represents the answers that she's seeking. I feel like she's seeking answers. She's seeking love. She's seeking something she hasn't experienced before. She's seeking like life fulfillment. She's, you know, all of that. That's what I kind of get more from it than just happiness. But I'm curious to know what y'all think about that song. All right, last but not least, we got Pearl Diver. Well, she has a song called Pearl in another album, so I'm really curious to know what that is about. Really lovely tone.
Treasure hunter, you are dead. The light of the world is fading. You cannot see the other end. Your body's lost all feeling. Those creatures of your woken mind, don't fear them or their hunger. Forgive the sea, follow the tide with the monsters on your shoulder.
Wow.
Oh, diver, dive, dive deeper. Oh, diver, dive, dive down. Oh, diver, dive, dive deeper. Oh, diver, dive, dive down. Oh, hunter, if you didn't want the beautiful so badly,
Wow.
perhaps you would have found it in your spirit singing softly. But hunter, you were human, don't forget it and go safely. And I'll live without you, though the struggle will be daily. Oh, diver, dive, dive deeper. Oh, diver, dive, dive down. Oh, diver, dive, dive deeper. Oh, diver, dive, dive down.
Wow. Yes.
Treasure hunter, you are dead. The light of the world is fading.
Wow. Dang, I closed my eyes and went into another world. That was beautiful. I absolutely love that. Huh. It's so poetic. I just love, love, love these lyrics. I feel like it was kind of talking about that throughout the whole album, Treasure Hunter. Maybe she's talking about herself, like diving into the ocean and diving for this pearl and putting her life at risk, or putting herself at risk and chasing and chasing and chasing this pearl that she's been wanting in the same way as in the previous song, chasing this light, this love. Treasure hunter, you were dead. It's like from seeking and seeking and seeking, that can kill you at the end. Yeah, let me read this. Pearl Diver is the final track. Sees herself describing herself or someone else as a pearl diver, constantly searching for something more with body free of feeling until their death. Though the pearl is separate from herself, they could also be seen as an aspect of herself. That is really interesting. Yeah, the pearl could be an aspect of herself as well. I see it as the thing that she's been searching for through this entire album. And maybe that is within herself, but she's constantly searching for it and diving for it and chasing it to the point that it could kill her. And I think it's kind of that messaging. But anyway, wow, so that's another highlight for sure. So this is definitely up there for me. I don't know where it would be, but I think definitely Puberty 2 stays at number 1, but this is definitely going in like the 2nd or 3rd slot. I think this is some of Mitski's best vocals, and I think the lyrics are absolutely stunning and probably some of the most poetic I've seen from Mitski. Puberty 2 had some of that too. So it's definitely, it gave me some of that reaction and that intense pleasure that I got from listening to Puberty 2, I got from this album. So, I really liked it. I'm interested to see how I retired from Sad, and I will go ahead and finish this entire Mitski discography. If you like this video, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm SherDelva. Have a good day. Bye.